Good morning, India. Hi, this is Anchal Puri on Spotify with Taza Talks. Today, we are welcoming our esteemed guest. Meet Upasna Punj, a passionate digital wellness coach for teens and tweens, and the founder of Live Your Bachpan. In this exclusive podcast interview, she shares powerful insights on mindful technology, use balanced digital habits, and nurturing a healthy childhood in today's screen driven world. So, welcome, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Anshul, for having me and for having this important discussion.
You're welcome. So, Upasna ji, how did your journey begin as a digital wellness coach?
So, yes, it's actually very interesting because I'm a chartered accountant by profession and I spent 20 plus years in the corporate world. I held several leadership positions. In my last position, I was a partner with one of the big fours, which is like a dream for any chartered accountant. But, as a working parent simultaneously, one of my biggest struggles and challenges was to manage the screen time for my child. And the three things that I learned in my personal and professional experience was that, academic excellence alone is not going to get you success and happiness. And the key, I saw many big projects, programs, right? And the key to success for big programs is the mindset, which gets developed early on because the experiences we have as a child form the basis of everything we do as an adult. So, as a parent, I was very clear that I'm going to, bring in a lot of life skills into my child, educate him about all of that and the mindset and everything. But the two things I was missing and I wasn't really prepared about. One was the digital invasion in the lives of our children and how screens were shaping the mindset of our children. And we were not a generation raised in screens. So clearly, we did not know, our parents did not know, and everybody was struggling. And then COVID happened, right? And what happened during COVID was that it was the age when most of us raising teens and tweens now, those years were very prime developmental years for our children. But what we did or what we had to do was we threw our children into a digital ocean without teaching them how to swim. And clearly, we could see a lot of mental, emotional challenges in their development and everything. And as a parent, while I was struggling with all of that, I clearly was determined to find a better way, to find a way out of this and to upskill and educate myself as a parent. And as I did that, I learned so many new things and nuances to this, which we tend to ignore, and we think that it's normal and apne aap aa jayega. But that was not the case, and that's how I learned. I implemented it with my own child, and I could see miraculous results. How children can really manage screen time, and how screens are not the devil that we portray them to be, and it's our lack of knowledge. And that's how I kind of started to learn, implement in my own house around the children around me, and that's how Live Your Bachpan was born.
Okay, wonderful. How do you define digital wellness for today's teens and tweens?
So, see, digital wellness is, and when we talk about screens, it's not about restricting or removing them or, banning them and all of that. Digital wellness is using screens and digital devices in a way that empowers us and does not consume us, you know. And for me, digital wellness is for teens and tweens is about teaching them how to navigate it with balance, regulating their behavior and safely.
Okay. So, ma'am, what are the most common digital challenges that young people face today?
Anchalji, I'm going to answer this in two parts. Okay. First of all, see, childhood has really evolved from the times when we were raised, right? There is no longer community living has really become very limited. Single child, siloed households, nuclear families, and it's of course nobody's fault. That's how the world is evolving, and the work stress of parents. The working culture in itself has evolved so much, and there is more work pressure and busy parents, personal priorities of both parents and children, and the way it's growing. And then we have our whole environment in which our children are growing, which is the geopolitical crisis, things like environmental challenges, things like pollution. Every other day we are into this online mode, offline mode, things like, for example, COVID happened, right? Nobody can control that, but that's the environment that our children are growing up in. And now what has that led to is the fact that all of this, and as I said earlier, we've kind of thrown our children into this whole digital ocean without teaching them how to swim. So now the biggest challenge that the young population is facing is we have not taught them these skills. So now they're struggling with balance, they're struggling with regulating their emotions and behaviors. They're finding a lot of safety issues, because online predators are really on the lookout for vulnerable children. And every other day we are hearing this kind of a news. Every other day we are hearing news about suicides and, mental crisis in children, which is increasing. So the biggest challenge they're facing is that we've given them something and we've not taught them how to use it mindfully. So they don't know what to do with it. And the second challenge that we are facing, that our young children and young minds are facing, is they are growing up in an environment which is immersed in screens and gadgets. So every other family today, it's not just our children who are struggling with screen addiction, it's also the adults, because, we did not grow up with this. We were suddenly kind of given this. It's just that our brain was slightly more evolved when we got exposed to it. But since we also did not learn it, a lot of adults around them are struggling. Parents are not able to be fully present with the children because they're constantly distracted by screens. It could either be work, it could be either their own entertainment. Like, we're finding it hard to draw boundaries. And that's the impact that is completely and directly coming on our children. So these are the two biggest challenges that I see our children facing today.
Yeah, because अभी भी हम देखते हैं तो first thing in the morning हम उठते साथ ही सबसे पहले फोन चाहिए.
Correct. And children learn from what they see rather than what we tell them. So we can't do it ourselves and tell our children not to, copy us.
Right. So how does excessive screen time affect emotional and mental health in kids?
So we all know that technology is literally on steroids, right? Every other day we are hearing a new tech development, and which is like really difficult to keep pace with even. And unfortunately, the goals of most of the gadgets and games and devices does not keep the developmental milestones and requirements of our children. Their whole goal is to just get our kids hooked and get anyone and everyone they can get hold of hooked. So that is their goal, right? But our brain still evolves at the same pace that it did hundreds of years ago. It is not developing or moving at that fast pace. The brain development still happens at its own pace. But what happens? The part of the brain which is responsible for regulation and good choices and decision making does not. It's called the neofrontal cortex, prefrontal cortex, and it does not develop until the age of let's say early 20s or very late teens. Right. So now our children are getting this so much of information, they're getting so much of things to do, so many choices to make, whereas their brain is not yet fully developed. So what does that do? That puts an extra stress on our brains to handle things and situations and information that they are not yet fully equipped to manage. With that, right? With that, the quick and easy dopamine release, because what happens is our brain has been trained. Dopamine is the chemical in the brain which is responsible for motivation, which makes us feel good. When we do something hard and we feel good about it, when we get good marks, that's like the dopamine release in our brain. But typically, how it is trained is that we do the hard work first and then we get the result, and that gives us dopamine, and everything is in balance. The brain stays in balance. But now what happens is what screens do, they give us quick and easy dopamine without putting in any effort. And that dopamine quantity is so high, so almost like just servers jam ho jate hain. So our servers get jammed, our brain gets so much of dopamine, it doesn't know how to handle it. So first of all, it puts that additional stress on the brains. And the thing with dopamine is, once you give it that much of dopamine, next time it needs even more. And that is what defines how 30 minutes becomes 1 hour and 2 hours and 3 hours. And that's why everything offline becomes dull and boring. So आपने देखा होगा separation anxiety that children feel the moment you take the screens away from them. There's so much of battles and crying and, aggression. It's not because of you. They're not fighting against you. It's their brain, which is trying to understand कि अभी तो इतना dopamine मिला हुआ था, अभी suddenly वो चला गया, एकदम down ले आए. So that's how our brain is dealing with, and it's completely impacting the mental development of our children. And coming to the emotional development, the thing about screens, and in fact, any addictive substance aap le lijiye, but let's specifically talk about screens, is it's an unhealthy and an easy escape from uncomfortable situations. So call it anxiety or boredom. It's an uncomfortable situation. So we'll quickly pick up the screen, immediately entertainment aa jayega, immediately khush ho jayenge. If we had a bad day at school, you give a child a screen and they'll forget about all of that. But what does that do? That does not let their brain process emotions. So they get used to this easy escape. That whenever there's a difficult situation, easy escape. So they themselves don't learn how to regulate emotions, how to regulate behavior, how to manage aggression, how to manage sad emotions, how to manage anxiety. So us tarike se it impacts the emotional development. Now, if you will see Google chats, WhatsApp groups, our children are part of those groups easily, they have to interact with children, and that's absolutely fine. But those are all very unmonitored areas. Nobody is looking at that. Now, children, what they do, they're typing whatever comes to their mind. They will remove somebody from the group if they don't like that person. And what is that? Social bonding requires a certain amount of emotional understanding, right? Which means that there is a person on the other side. So agar aap game khel rahe ho, there is a person on the other side. You kind of, sometimes I'm talking to you, I'm also looking at your cues and expressions and emotions to understand how much you are invested in me, and similarly for you. But jahan hum wo dekh hi nahi sakte, we think that we are in control, we can do and write whatever we want to. Kisi ko bhi delete kar diya without thinking that how that person is going to feel. Children associate their personal identity to the groups that they're part of. So now that again impacts the emotional development of the child, because their whole sense of self, their whole self-belief gets attached to those kind of actions and activities that are happening. Agar aapke paas smartphone hai, aapke friends ke paas smartphone, aapke paas nahi hai, children feel that sense of FOMO, right? कि हमें नहीं मिल रहा है. So the whole emotional development they start feeling lack of something. They feel that we're missing out on something. My friends will not like. I've had cases, with parents reaching out to me where children really want a smartphone because their friends bully them for not having it. So that's the environment, and that's the whole reason why emotional resilience is the most important skill to teach children today, so that their self-worth is not associated with the gadgets or the devices or social media. They understand that they have it in themselves. It's not the devices. And that's how I see the emotional development getting impacted. And last very important point I want to say is, of course, there is the whole physical development which is getting impacted, right? Posture, eyes, neck, and everything. वो सब तो है ही है, क्योंकि हमारा posture gets impacted. But if you look at the algorithm, right, the AI that we talk about, it is trained to show us more of what we already want to see. So if you like one video, it'll show you 10 other more videos like that, hundreds of videos like that, unless and until you challenge it, because algorithm will not challenge it and say कि नहीं ये आपके लिए ठीक नहीं है, आप ये मत देखिए, ये देखिए. It never does that. You see a bad video, it'll show you 10 other bad videos. You see a good video, it'll show you 10 other good videos. Now what happens when the minds are young? You and I can probably segregate and say, this is not good, let's not watch this. But your young minds हैं, their beliefs are being formed by this. They're like, अरे यार पूरी दुनिया ही ऐसे करती है. I'm seeing hundreds of videos on this whole topic. So the beliefs are getting formed again in their mind, again their emotional beliefs, again the whole thing about life, about friendships, about things that matter. So that's how screens are kind of impacting. And then, of course, the whole safety issues. It's not unknown to anybody. How screens are being used to tap vulnerability of children. To blackmail them, to kind of get access to the accounts of their parents. And those type of things. So it's impacting the brain development, emotional, physical development, the whole safety, and the whole sense of self for our children.
Wow, बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट रोल होता है हमारी लाइफ में इन सब चीज़ों का, लेकिन हम लोग देख नहीं पाते हैं।
Correct.
राइट। सो how do you help children and parents bridge the communication gap in the digital era?
That's a very important question, and thank you for asking that. And मैं इसको ये जो word communication है ना, I will probably replace it with connection. Because आज की डेट में connectivity बहुत है. So it's very easy to communicate with your child. You can be wherever. आप 10 उनको phones से access कर सकते हैं. आप उनको video calls कर सकते हैं. You can be anywhere in the world and you can talk to your child. So there's a lot of connectivity. But what we're missing out in today's digital world is the connection. Right? So that is the whole point, and that is the work that I do in my work in trying to kind of managing screen addiction. The biggest problem in today's world is the lack of connection. So screen addiction happens because of that. And how? Because as I explained, right, screen addiction को आप सिर्फ एक symptom की तरह समझें. It's the symptom. But uske underneath, it's like the iceberg. We see the top of the iceberg, which is screen addiction, aggression, and बच्चे लड़ रहे हैं या जो भी है. But beneath it is the bottom of the iceberg. उसमें क्या है? उसमें आपका आ रहा है lack of connection, emotional turbulences. बच्चे को कुछ uneasy लग रहा है, बच्चा uncomfortable feel हो रहा है. There could be 10 other things that he's feeling very anxious about it, जिसकी वजह से वो screens कर रहा है. So what will help you understand that is your connection with your child, and connection doesn't happen overnight. Connection is not communication, because communication हमें लगता है हम तो 10 बार बात कर रहे हैं बच्चे से. कैसे lack of connection हो सकता है? But connection is when you really understand them, when you really empathize with them, when you are consistent with something, and when you are available when they need. And what do you mean by available? Available is not कि physically आप present है. You have to be mentally present. चाहे वो 10 मिनट का fully present आपका connection हो, but आपके वो 10 मिनट के लिए, and you're not talking, but are you fully present and understanding what they're doing? And connection वो 2 ways में हो सकता है. Online connection, offline. Online kaise? Be a part of their digital world. Which all apps do they use? Which all social media apps do they like? What kind of shows they like to watch? What kind of games do they play? Maybe play with them. तो उस तरीके से आपका ऑनलाइन कनेक्शन होगा. अंडरस्टैंड देयर वर्ल्ड. सिर्फ और सिर्फ ये बोल देना कि डोंट डू स्क्रीन्स और यू डू अ लॉट ऑफ स्क्रीन्स डजंट हेल्प. बी अ पार्ट ऑफ देयर वर्ल्ड, बिकॉज दैट्स वेयर दे आर ग्रोइंग अप. So understand it. I mean, instead of just saying कि ये app बेकार है, Instagram खराब है या ये Snapchat खराब है, do you even understand those apps first of all, and how do they work, and educate them about it? So that's how you build connection, is be a part of their world online. Second part to this is the offline connections. So offline, have those screen-free rituals on a regular basis. Have certain boundaries as a family. कि हम as a family, we will not have screens while we're eating meals. आप उसको रोल मॉडल करिए, आप अपने बच्चे को भी वो चीज अलाउ करिए. नो स्क्रीन्स इन बेडरूम्स, नो स्क्रीन बिफोर स्लीपिंग, और नो स्क्रीन 1 hour आफ्टर स्क्रीन टाइम. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, मॉर्निंग बॉन्डिंग. मॉर्निंग इज द बेस्ट टाइम टू बॉन्ड विद योर चाइल्ड, राइट? सो नो, उस टाइम पे डिस्ट्रैक्शंस भी नहीं होती हैं, आपके ऑफिस के काम नहीं होते हैं वो सब. सो बीइंग इंटेंशनल अबाउट मोमेंट्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, कहा जाता है कि 3 मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट मोमेंट्स होते हैं फॉर यू टू कनेक्ट विद योर चाइल्ड. First is early morning, the first time you meet them in the morning. Second is the first time when you meet them after a long gap. So it could be like, ऑफिस से आने के बाद, या जब बच्चा आपका स्कूल से आता है तो वो हो गया, या किसी कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट से आता है तो वो हो गया. एंड थर्ड इज नाइट टाइम. ये 3 टाइम बहुत ही अच्छे माने जाते हैं फॉर कनेक्शन. एट दोज टाइम्स, आप क्या अपना स्क्रीन साइड में रखे, कैन यू बी फुली अवेलेबल टू लिसन टू देम, and have that conversation, to hear them, to understand कि उनका दिन कैसा गया, अगर कोई bullying तो नहीं हुई स्कूल में, अगर कोई हुई, how did they handle it. There are so many things. So इस तरीके से आप अपने connection पे जब काम करते हैं, automatically screen addiction कम हो जाती है, because screen addiction happens when there are unmet emotional needs. और जब आप connection build करते हैं, you meet their emotional needs better.
Perfect. So, can you share one transformation story from your coaching journey that really touched your heart?
Yes, so every time, in fact, all my stories, I feel so happy when I'm engaging with children, because what I love about them is, A, they're unfiltered. you know. So they'll be very honest, and उनका कोई ऐसे cover नहीं होता है when they come to me, you know, with their parents. And secondly, the good thing about children is that they are so willing to learn about the digital world, right? It's just that us as parents, you know, as educators for that matter, as a community, as a matter, we are not yet equipped to teach them that, you know. So हम उसको easy way कहते हैं कि बंद करो. But children are very open to learn. So I had a family that come to me, and my programs are not just meant for children. You know, for me, it is not like कि बस बच्चों को सीखना है. I feel that parents and children have to learn together. एंड इट्स देयर होल ग्रोथ. एंड जब हम उसको प्रेजेंट इस तरीके से करते हैं कि बच्चे और पेरेंट्स दोनों सीख रहे हैं, इवन किड्स फील गुड, बिकॉज अदरवाइज व्हेन आई आस्क द किड्स कि व्हाई हैव यू कम टू द प्रोग्राम, दे ऑलवेज लाइक माय पेरेंट्स थिंक दैट आई एम एडिक्टेड टू स्क्रीन्स. बट जब मैं उनको बताती हूँ कि आपके पेरेंट्स भी सीख रहे हैं, यू नो, बिकॉज दे आर ऑल्सो लर्निंग एंड दे आर ऑल्सो, यू नो, बिकॉज वी आर ऑल्सो, वी डिड नॉट ग्रो अप विद दीज थिंग्स, सो वी ऑल्सो लर्न एंड यू आर ऑल्सो लर्निंग. सो इट्स लाइक अ विन विन दोनों का हो जाता है, यू नो. इट्स लाइक हम सब एज अ फैमिली ग्रो कर रहे हैं. So there was a family that came to me, and again the same issues where the child was a lot into gaming, and the child would miss meals, but would want to. There was a lot of separation anxiety, a lot of tantrums happened. अगर वो screen हटा दे, he was a lot into Roblox and continuous gaming, जिसकी वजह से sleep impact हो रही थी, focus impact हो रहा था, academics impact हो रहे थे. And you know, sadly, what happens is a lot of people come only when things go really wrong. कि जब बिल्कुल ही इम्पैक्ट आ गया मील्स पे एंड उस पे, तब पेरेंट्स आते हैं. वेयर एज आई ऑलवेज सजेस्ट कि स्टार्ट अर्ली, एज लॉन्ग एज यू गिविंग देम अ डिवाइस, educate them about it. So the family was there. They tried everything, you know. But it was a working couple. Both the parents were working, and they tried their tracking devices and, you know, restrictions and bans and all of that. None of it was working, and in fact, the environment at the house was getting worse. So what we did again, as I said, you know, we did not set out screen limits and all of that. You know, we did not say कि अरे screens छोड़ दो बुरा and all of that. I worked parallelly with the parent, with the child, and then first thing we worked on was building connection, understanding कि triggers क्या है. What were those screen triggers that was really driving the child towards screen, and what were the challenges that the parents were facing to bridge the gap, you know. So we spent time on that, you know, hearing, bridging the gap, hearing each other out, and then we worked on connection. We built it over time, जिससे कि धीरे, you know, the atmosphere in the house gets better. And then of course we worked on emotional regulation, understanding the emotional triggers. बच्चे को भी जब अपने emotions के बारे में पता चलता है और उसको पता चलता है कि अरे और भी तरीके हैं manage करने के, you know, हमें भागना नहीं है अपने emotions से, हमें उन्हें own करना है, and we have to navigate them. So we worked on emotional regulation, we worked on setting boundaries. Gradually, you know, the biggest testimonial was that the child was able to, on his own, stop the screen time. You know, हमने ऐसा नहीं कि हमने screens हटा दी. We had a limit of 2 hours, or during the day they kept the 2 hour limit, and you know, we worked on content, the type of content, या आप किस तरह का क्वालिटी कंटेंट देख रहे हैं या आप क्रैप देख रहे हैं. So we worked on that, and the child's quality of content improved, the child's screen time management improved, and the offline activity engagement increased. So बच्चे ने बाहर जाके खेलना शुरू किया, their whole offline rituals जो फैमिली के थे वो बढ़े. So overall एक environment बहुत अच्छा हो गया.
Very nice, very nice. So, ma'am, how do you see the future of digital well-being evolving in India?
India is a very adaptive country, right? And we are quick learners. And अगर हम technology में देखें, so we are really keeping a great pace at the evolution of technology, and सब कुछ अब आत्मनिर्भर and, you know, भारत में बन रहा है. We have some great people who are great in technology. Digital literacy और digital well-being की बात करूँ तो we are fairly at a very beginner stage, very nascent stage, जिसमें कि हमें अभी अपने schools में, अपने घरों में ये conversations start करनी है. हमें we have to make sure that we have more awareness, because see, knowledge आज की date में बहुत है. You know, we have so much of knowledge, but problem आज की date में आ रही है action की. So we need to, you know, embed digital literacy into our school curriculums, for example.
Implement
And we are
नहीं हो रही
fairly
चीजें.
new. वो fairly new stages पे. There are schools, cyber safety पे हमारी government भी काफी push कर रही है. There are a lot of portals that have been made for cyber safety education, and I think we're kind of building it. Fairly new, I'm very optimistic that as a country that we are, we will definitely pick up and be more robust in this. We have to be. We don't have a choice. अगर हम अपने बच्चों का फ्यूचर सिक्योर करना चाहते हैं, we need to equip them with. हम सिर्फ उनको रोबोटिक्स नहीं सिखा सकते या AI नहीं सिखा सकते. हमें उन्हें ये भी सिखाना जरूरी है कि आर्टिफिशियल इज स्टिल आर्टिफिशियल. The real intelligence is still with the children. So we have to rely on a real intelligence, not just artificial intelligence. So जब तक हम वो skills नहीं सिखाएंगे बच्चों को, teaching AI and robotics and just tech skills will not help.
Absolutely.
So my view is we are fairly at nascent stages, but I'm optimistic that we will get into this and make sure that it's embedded into the education as well.
So मैम, अभी हम आपके साथ एक रैपिड फायर राउंड करेंगे, ठीक है? So one word that defines digital wellness for you.
Balance.
Instagram or LinkedIn?
LinkedIn.
One digital habit you personally follow every day.
Phone while having meals.
Okay. Favorite childhood memory?
This one, I think मैं इतना इसके बारे में बात करती हूँ. Like I used to love the power cuts जब वो होते थे, and the entire family would gather around the candles. बाद में फिर वो emergency light आ गई थी, so everybody was so excited कि हमारे घर में आ गई है वो. And but we would all charge it, पूरा दिन वो charge होती थी, and then there would be a power cut, and then everybody would sit together. And those were the times, at least मेरी life में, when we used to have those discussions. कभी career की हो रही है, कभी कोई general topic पे हो रही है, but everybody, the family was sitting together in one room. So I really used to love those moments.
हाँ, लेकिन आज बहुत मिसिंग होते हैं वो.
Correct. You power cuts से नहीं होते.
हाँ,
We
ये
have
बात
the
भी सही है. Right.
inverters and everything. So the point is कि sometimes कहते हैं ना, necessity is the mother of invention, and I think we need to now be intentional कि हम वो moments अपने लिए create करें जिसमें कि हम बिना gadgets के बैठे और सिर्फ बातें करें, and या सिर्फ बैठे, I mean just being, right? आज की डेट में boredom is such a luxury. And in my courses, I always encourage कि अगर आपका बच्चा बोर हो रहा है, consider it as a privilege. Boredom is good. It's going to lead to creativity. कुछ नहीं कर रहा बच्चा, that's fine. They will probably throw some tantrums for some time, but don't give in to the phone. Don't give them the phone अगर बच्चा बोर हो रहा है. Let them get bored. एक दिन, 2 दिन, तीसरे दिन बच्चा अपने आप ही कुछ क्रिएटिव करने लग जाएगा. प्रॉब्लम हमारे साथ आती है कि वो 1 दिन और 2 दिन, मे बी 1 दिन हम रजिस्ट कर लेते हैं, सेकंड डे हम उनको वो फोन पकड़ा देते हैं कि आप करिए. So that is where the challenge is, and that is what we have to. We don't have to resist. We just have to delay.
Absolutely right. मैं आपको एक छोटी सी बात बताती हूँ. अभी लास्ट वीक की बात है. वैसे तो पावर कट आपने बिल्कुल सही बात कही कि जाते ही अब तो होता ही नहीं है, बट हाँ, मेरा बर्थडे था, तो मेरे बेटे के फ्रेंड्स आए हुए हैं. तो मैंने क्या किया, मैंने कहा चलो ठीक है, एक काम करते हैं, लेट्स प्ले अ क्विज. तो आई टुक आउट द क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम चैट जीपीटी, एंड बहुत सारे मैंने उनके टेक सेवी के क्वेश्चंस निकाले, एंड दे वर लाइक, आई सेड जो जीतेगा ना उसको ये मिलेगा, ये मिलेगा, ये मिलेगा. एंड दे वर लाइक कि छोड़ दो टीवी वीवी, लेट्स प्ले विद मम्मा.
Yes.
और हम लोग 45 मिनट्स तक वो गेम खेले.
बताइए. और ये
And they were so happy.
तो
It was not a matter of 500, 100 rupees. It was like कि yes, I won. आज बहुत टाइम के बाद हमने अपना बचपन जिया. तो it was, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा. तो एक I got a concept कि अलग अलग स्कूल्स में जाकर के हम ये बात रख सकते हैं. मेरे दिमाग में बहुत सारी चीजें, कॉन्सेप्ट्स आते रहते हैं.
Using ChatGPT for this is such a wonderful way. वो कहते हैं ना, boon and bane. Technology is a boon and bane. तो अगर हम उसको empower करें, तो in fact sometimes I tell my to my own son and children in my course also कि आप ChatGPT से use करिए, create these kind of quizzes and play that.
मेरा तो ऑलमोस्ट यही रहता है. अदरवाइज तो आई डोंट यूज चैट जीपीटी. मतलब देयर इज नो पॉइंट टू डू दैट. हमारे पास इतना ही अपना इतना माइंड मेकअप सेट है कि हमें जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है. बट ठीक है, चैट जीपीटी यूज करो तब आपको जब बहुत ज्यादा. मैं तो क्विज है, क्वेश्चंस है, जहां पर मुझे थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम आता है मैं उसको यूज करती हूँ, अदरवाइज मैं नहीं करती।
सर्च फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप कुछ, अब जैसे मैं बच्चों को ऑफलाइन एक्टिविटीज कराती हूँ यूजिंग स्क्रीन, आप क्या क्या कर सकते हैं? आप एक टेड टॉक प्रिपेयर कर सकते हैं, आप रिसर्च करिए एंड ये क्विज का आपने आइडिया कितना अच्छा दिया, सो यू कैन डू दोस क्विजेस। अभी न्यू ईयर आ रहा है, मे बी प्रिपेयर एंड क्रिएट सम ट्रिविया फैमिली के साथ। यस,
अब
वी
हमारे घर
ऑल्सो
में
ट्राई
पहले
दैट।
हमारे पास पहले क्या हुआ कि चलो ठीक है, लेट्स डू अ क्लबिंग। फिर मैंने कहा नहीं यार, क्लबिंग नहीं जाना। मैं बोला पार्टी करते हैं, पार्टी तो करते हैं, एक काम करते हैं, लेट्स सिट एट होम और फिर से न्यू ईयर पे एक क्विज बनाते हैं और सब अपना अपना एक अपना क्विज बनाओ। और फिर एक और चीज हमने निकाली कि थोड़ी थोड़ी करके सब अपनी अपनी डिशेस तैयार करेंगे,
यस,
तो एक कॉम्बो बन गया।
करेक्ट। तो वी ऑल्सो प्लान अ लॉट ऑफ स्क्रीन फ्री एक्टिविटीज। फॉर एग्जाम्पल वो पार्टी के ग्लासेस होते हैं, उसके साथ आप कितना कुछ करते हैं, बैलेंस इट ऑन योर हेड एंड स्टफ। देन स्पून्स के साथ आप खेलिए। सो लॉट ऑफ, एंड सी अगेन, इतनी एक्टिविटीज पिंटरेस्ट पे और ये चैट जीपीटी वगैरह दे देंगे आपको, आप उसमें से निकालिए, करिए, एंड इट्स सो मच फन, सो मच फैमिली बॉन्डिंग। अब कल को आप ये देखिए ना कि इफ somebody asks your child कि what is your favorite childhood memory, क्या आंसर देंगे वो? दैट वी वर ऑन अ फोन ऑन अ 31 दिसंबर। अगर आपको याद होगा कि 31 दिसंबर को हमारे टाइम पे क्या होता था, कि हम वो टीवी पे वो शोज आते थे, वो मूंगफली खाते हुए देखते थे
मूंगफली
12 बजे
खाते
तक।
हुए देखते थे और मम्मा गाजर का हलवा बना रही होती थी।
करेक्ट, करेक्ट, बट दोज मेमोरीज स्टे विद अस, राइट? हम ये तो नहीं कह रहे कि इकट्ठे एक रूम में बैठे हुए हैं। एंड दोज आर द मोमेंट्स जो, and we don't have to blame anybody. That's how the world is evolving, and that's fine. There's a lot of good things. अब आपकी और मेरी ये चैट हो रही है, हम कभी ना मिलते अगर ये सोशल मीडिया ना होता तो। So there's a lot of good benefits. लेकिन yes, we have to teach our children, that you have how to use it, and once you teach them, they learn. My experience is
फैमिली
that they learn.
कंसिस्टेंसी हैज टू बी देयर।
Correct. I mean, as a parent, you have to take the responsibility. It is not going to be easy. So, whoever comes to me, I give a very upfront disclaimer that it's not going to be a quick fix, and you will have to work along with your child. So, कई parents आते हैं, वो कहते हैं कि आप सिर्फ बच्चे को कर सकते हैं. I can't take that, because मैं नहीं कर सकती अकेले बच्चों को.
नहीं, आपके और हमारे जैसे लोग अगर हम दो भी अगर इस चीज को कहीं उठाते हैं, इस कॉन्सेप्ट को, तो आई थिंक बहुत सारी विमेन्स ये करने लगेंगी और शायद
Yes.
कहते हैं ना वो बदलेगा इंडिया।
Yes.
कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ा बहुत अगर हम
Definitely.
चेंज कर सकते हैं तो वाई डोंट वी।
Exactly, exactly. And that's why I appreciate, you took out the time for this conversation, because these are the messages and I always say, like suggestion for a parent, if I were to give, it is that you don't have to fight with it alone. It's not your own alone battle. You don't have to chase perfection. ऐसा नहीं है कि हर रोज ही आपका बच्चा एकदम स्क्रीन फ्री हो जाएगा. No, we don't have to chase perfection. But yes, we have to take a daily action. We have to take some steps and we have to do it together. जैसे आपने सजेशन दिया कुछ, मैंने सजेशन दिया कुछ, हमने शेयर किया अपना कि यार मेरे ये चैलेंजेस हैं, आपके ये चैलेंजेस, एंड ऐसे मिलके ही होगा. बिकॉज एज अ कम्युनिटी वी हैव टू कम टुगेदर. इट्स नॉट पेरेंट्स रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी अलोन, इट्स नॉट द स्कूल्स रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी अलोन. सम पेरेंट्स थिंक दैट हमने स्कूल में बच्चा भेज दिया, अब जो सीख रहा है सीखे. नो, it is community. As a community we have to have programs and things that encourage participation from children, which is screen free. Because अक्सर मैंने देखा है कि एज पेरेंट्स हम लोग अपना तो एंटरटेनमेंट कर लेते हैं, बट वी फॉरगेट कि वो बच्चे क्या करेंगे उस टाइम पे. सो वी गिव देम स्क्रीन्स एंड दे कीप सिटिंग विद स्क्रीन्स एंड देन एवरीबडी इज लाइक सिटिंग. बट हमें सिर्फ अपना ही नहीं सोचना है, हमें सोचना है कि ठीक है, अगर घर में कोई गेट टुगेदर हो रहा है, हम ये करेंगे, बच्चे ये करेंगे. सो वी प्लान फॉर सर्टन गेम्स फॉर देम, you know and that's how we work. I mean, we have to work together. It doesn't have to be alone.
एब्सोल्युटली राइट। सो वन ऐप यू कांट लिव विदाउट।
Google Maps.
यस। बिगेस्ट मिथ अबाउट डिजिटल पेरेंटिंग।
Biggest myth यही है कि bans and restrictions can work, and आप स्क्रीन नहीं देंगे बच्चों को तो वो स्क्रीन्स नहीं करेंगे. This is a myth. Restrictions don't work.
मॉर्निंग पर्सन और नाइट आउल?
Morning.
If you could have dinner with any author or coach, who would it be?
Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah. I mean, lately I'm hearing the podcast, Diary of a CEO by Stephen Bartlett. So maybe him.
One message you would like to give to parents raising Gen Z kids.
But it's like don't chase perfection, right? And don't try to do it alone. Let's come together and work together.
What makes you feel truly बचपन वाली खुशी again?
But actually, बचपन वाली खुशी मुझे तब मिलती है when we are absolutely off screens and जब हम बाहर जाते हैं as a family and it could be in a park or a garden and we're just together कुछ ना कुछ innovate कर रहे हैं कुछ ना कुछ सोच रहे हैं कि क्या करें खेल रहे हैं जब जब as a family with the kids when we are playing spending time it really brings back my childhood.
वंडरफुल. सो चलते चलते हमारे इंडियन वुमेन्स के लिए एक मैसेज आपका.
My biggest message for women is believe in yourself. Every family, हर family में एक woman का बहुत बड़ा role होता है in shaping how the family actually turns out. And we got to value that in ourselves. We got to believe in ourselves a lot more. We do a lot more than we actually believe we can do. And हम बहुत कुछ achieve कर सकते हैं अगर हम वो self belief रखें. So just go for it, whatever your dream is, and keep taking action, and success will definitely come to you.
वंडरफुल. सो थैंक यू सो वेरी मच मैम. आपने अपना इतना इम्पोर्टेंट कीमती टाइम निकाला हमारे लिए. एंड in fact it was a really an incredible conversation with you. So thank you so very much. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much for having me. Bye bye.
व्यूअर्स, आपने देखा इनक्रेडिबल कॉन्वर्सेशन विद उपासना मैम. एपिसोड रिलीज होते ही लिंक शेयर कर दिए जाएंगे और उसी लिंक्स के नीचे आपको मैम के लिंक्स भी मिल जाएंगे. यू कैन कनेक्ट विद हर डायरेक्टली फॉर हर सर्विसेज. एंड सही रास्ते अपने सही दिशाएं अपने बच्चों को दिखाना चाहते हैं तो डेफिनेटली कनेक्ट कीजिए. थैंक यू वेरी मच. स्टे ट्यून्ड. थैंक यू.